I'd like to call the November 21st, 2022 Common Council meeting to order. We will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance and the birthday boy, Councilman Galloway.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
55 looks good on you, Roger.
55. Whoa.
Roll call, Clerk Treasurer Parthone.
Councilman Frankie. Absent. Councilwoman Ficus. Absent. Councilman Vincent.
Present?
Councilman Galloway.
Here.
Councilwoman Konechny.
Present.
Councilwoman West.
Here.
Councilwoman Cutler.
Present.
5 present, 2 absent.
Approval of minutes. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion, second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0. Petitions and comments of citizens. I do have one public comment card here. Sierra Sue Jesh, if you could come forward and state your name and address for the record.
My name is Sierra Sue Jesh, and I live on Jefferson Avenue. And my comments tonight is about the Veterans Day presentation. I heard one thing on the radio one day, 5 seconds, and I go, yeah, I was busy, so I thought, well, I'll catch it later. Nothing more was on the radio. Nothing was on Hometown News. I go to the City of LaPorte's website. Nothing there. I go to the Civic. It's not under upcoming events. By pure accident, on Veterans Day morning, they had a 5-second clip on it on the radio. So I was able to attend, but I think something as important as the Veterans Day should be announced wide, not only with the radio, but with the City of LaPorte and the Civic Auditorium. Thank you.
Thank you. Other public comments? Any
Oh, nothing from the, sorry.
standing committee reports? Councilman Vincent.
Nothing this evening?
Councilman Galloway.
The Veterans Program I thought was very good. And we got some older guys trying to read stuff, and we're not all there, but we can correct that next year. I thought it was attended pretty good. Very nice program, and then they had a meal afterwards at the VFW. That's all I got.
Councilwoman Cutler.
At the November bid meeting, City Planner Craig Phillips and Joel Balden of Hitchcock Design Group presented an update on Monroe Landing and future downtown streetscaping plans. Members of the RDC were also in attendance to view the design examples for future light poles, planters, sidewalks, benches, and trash receptacles. Phase 1 of the project will focus on design standards and a pattern book for the streetscape designs, and the next meeting of the bid board will be Monday, December 12th at 5 p.m. at City Hall. The UEA met in November for their yearly planning meeting, and the 2023 budget was reviewed. It was followed by the regular meeting, and the budget was approved, as well as 2 business grants and the 2023 contracts for code enforcement and the zone consultant. Farmers market and event coordinator contracts will be on the next claim docket, and there will be no UEA meeting held in December. The Alcohol Review Beverage Commission will be meeting Thursday, December 1st at 2 p.m. at City Hall to review an application submitted by Bon Viet. That's it.
Councilwoman West.
Nothing to report tonight.
Councilwoman Konechny.
The HPC will meet Tuesday, December 20th at 5:30 here in council chambers, and the Airport Authority will meet on Wednesday, December 14th at 5:15 at the airport.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Second and final reading of an ordinance for the 2023 budget. Councilman Galloway.
Your Honor, I'd like to read by title only ordinance for the second time.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, Councilman Galloway.
An ordinance approving 2023 budget for the City of LaPorte Water Department.
Discussion. Clerk Treasurer Parthun, this is more for the budget, the second budget for the second reading for the Water Department budget, which is outside normal taxes.
Yeah, we are not required by the DLGF to submit a budget for water or wastewater, but we like them to be part of the team. So we've got them input in the accounting system, so they follow the same rules and regulations as everyone else, and it's nice for you guys to see all that information as well. It's nice for the public to see as well, so.
And this administration, this is the first time that it has happened.
This is the third time.
But I mean,
it's
this administration is the first time.
Yes, yes.
So we want to be transparent and make sure the public has an opportunity to speak. Is there anybody from the public that would like to speak regarding the Water Department budget? Second reading. Anybody from the public? Hearing none. Council discussion?
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0. Second and final reading of an ordinance approving the wastewater stormwater department budget for 2023. Councilwoman West.
Your Honor, I move to read an ordinance for the second time by title only.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Discussion? All in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Councilwoman West.
An ordinance approving the 2023 budget for the City of LaPorte wastewater stormwater department.
Just as the water department, this again, this administration, the first time this term that the wastewater stormwater department budget will be in front of the public, even though there's not, tax dollars that pay for this. Is there anybody from the public that would like to speak regarding the wastewater stormwater budget for 2023? Anybody from the public? Hearing none, council members, any discussion?
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Second and final reading of an ordinance establishing an opioid fund unrestricted. I'm going to ask Councilman Vincent.
Honorable Mayor, I'd like to make a motion for a second and final reading of an ordinance by title only.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Councilman Vincent.
Ordinance establishing opioid fund unrestricted.
So this is the funds, the next two items, 9 and 10, will establish the opioid fund based on the settlement that has taken place where all communities and local communities across the state will receive funds to put towards opioid addiction issues or related manners or related problems, issues. With that, is there anybody from the public that would like to speak on the unrestricted fund? The state has set up where you can actually use these dollars for any item that you think applies. You can use it for any part of the budget. I think this team has all discussed, we need every penny that we can to go into opioid support, opioid attention. So, anybody from the public? Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Discussion. All in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Councilwoman Konechny, second and final reading of establishing an opioid restricted fund.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce an ordinance read for the second time by title only.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Discussion. All in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Councilwoman Konechny.
An ordinance establishing opioid fund restricted.
So this fund is the restricted fund that must, these dollars must be used to opioid-related programs of some sort. Is there anybody from the public that would like to speak on the opioid settlement monies that'll be coming to not only the city of LaPorte, but cities across the state of Indiana? Anybody from the public? Hearing none. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes 5-0. And again, these funds were just established regarding, requiring by the state and DLGF that we have to have these funds. There's a lot of discussion that has to take place on how best to use these dollars moving forward. Councilman Vincent, introduction of a resolution.
Honorable Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to introduce a resolution transferring funds within the 2022 budget.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Discussion. All in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Councilman Vincent.
Resolution to transfer funds within the 2022 budget. Whereas there are additional monies needed in certain line items in the 2022 budget in order to pay for essential services and obligations. Now therefore, be it and is hereby resolved by the Common Council of the City of LaPorte, Indiana, that the following transfers be made within the following budgets for the year 2022. General Fund, City Hall, item 1101-164, from 361 repairs and maintenance to 231 repairs and maintenance, $835. Police, item 1101-370, from 111 salaries to 321 communication transport, $6,000. Motor Vehicle Highway, MVH, item 2201-524, from 111 salaries to 451.014 street machinery equipment, $23,640. Community Development Block Grant, items 2226-103 from 125 insurance to 451.03 equipment/furniture, $1,443.67. Transport, item 2510-304 from 501 salaries to 509 communications and miscellaneous, $11,500. Beechwood non-reverting capital, item 5506-803 from 451 machinery and equipment to 451.001 new golf carts, $705. End of resolution.
So this is a resolution. This can pass this evening. Again, as you've seen at the end of the year, you have transfers as you complete year end. Just a point, the motor vehicle highway is also the liner for dump trucks. I think that's extremely important. You've seen what the city has to deal with, and they've gotten great use out of dump trucks, but we're getting past the point of welding parts together in an unsafe manner. So that is one item there. And then the transport is actually the audit from
State Board
the
of Accounts audit,
State
yeah.
Board of Accounts. That's what they require. We don't have a say in that, and it is required. So do I have a motion to pass this resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there anybody from the public that would like to speak on this or to address any of these transfers of funds? Anybody from the public? Hearing none, I do have a motion and a second. Any further discussion from council? All in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0. Just a couple of points. We received note from our communications director, and the Veterans Committee promoted the Veterans Day event sites, and Facebook all had it on. Plus, I think many of the veterans-related groups had it on there as well, Sue, but we'll make sure we add and push the radio when we send something to play it. Thank you. Number two, I want to thank everybody in the community that's putting out support for those in need during the holiday here and providing Thanksgiving dinners, turkeys. 1,000 turkeys were given out today, and 500 in Michigan City, 500 in LaPorte. And it's just a reminder how special this community is to help one another. And as a reminder, there'll be a dinner at the American Legion, a free dinner put on by the Sales family Thursday from 11 to 2. And please, come one, come all. And again, we have a special community. So Other comments, discussions? We have a turkey trot on Thursday morning.
That's right. I just checked. I don't see your name on the registration yet.
I'm a last-minute type of guy.
437 as of just now, so like 50 more today.
That's awesome.
So we'll make sure we sign up, and we'll hopefully see you out there. And those dollars go to,
The Porte Educational Development Foundation, so we give grants to teachers to do like, in-class projects that they otherwise couldn't do on, with the budget that the school has.
and I think it's just a reminder, everybody here has other jobs, and they're constantly seen doing other things, mentoring. I saw Courtney mentoring from her Zoom, just to help out young people. Everybody's involved. Julie will be at Kingsbury School tomorrow wearing an earth around her waist, right? Teaching kids about the earth. Everybody here is involved in something, and I think that's a good thing for the city of LaPorte. So thank you.
We do have a couple questions, or one question.
Yes.
Obviously, with the snow, had to stop on leaves. Is there a plan if the snow melts to get back out there this fall for the leaves?
Yes, in fact, our dump trucks were out Saturday, getting the leaves and pushing a lot of the snow leaves. That's going to continue now. Again, we had a late drop of leaves, an early snow caused an issue, but they're continuing to get them, continuing to pick up. And we've had 3 crews, and the one thing that we've said, we've had vac trucks sitting for years. And I've made a commitment to use the vac trucks because that's a cleaner pickup. You don't have leaves blowing everywhere. It does take longer. So you got two crews using those, and then one using the pickup bed. And then, we also get trees, we also get potholes, we also get all different types of street-related items that have to be addressed. So we're, with the 3 crews we have, they're doing as much as possible, working a lot of hours right now. Other questions, comments?
I think that was it. So, why does it take longer with the vac trucks?
Doing things the right way sometimes needs longer.
You'd think it'd be quicker, but obviously these guys, it can take a little
I
longer.
mean, versus scooping, when you have to vacuum, if you've seen it, and I encourage anybody, it just takes time. They're not large, but they do it right, and you get 100% or as close to 100%. It's been frustrating in the years past to see leaves on the back of the dump trucks blowing out, and we had a lot of complaints about that, so we wanted to make sure we could get them right.
Holes in the liner.
Yeah, when we have holes in the liner, yes. So we're getting there. Every year, we're getting better.
It's a tough job. I mean, they're plowing. You got a lot hit them all at once. So
Yes.
appreciate the work that they do.
And they wait till the majority of the leaves drop. And again, this year was just unique with our weather, and the snow could be gone on Saturday, and, they'll be back at it. But they're working hard every day, so. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful.
Mayor, can you tell us about the Santa Parade and Cookie Walk coming up?
I would be glad to, but Charity, if you don't mind, come forward on behalf of the Downtown Coalition. Let us know what's happening. I'm glad you brought that up for Saturday.
Well, I didn't want it to get forgotten. So Saturday, a lot of stuff going on downtown. The Santa Parade starts at 3 o'clock at the corner of Tipton and State, goes down State Street to Michigan, down Michigan a block, and then back down Lincoln Way to the plaza. There's, Santa's gonna be there, there's a tree lighting, we're gonna have the choir there singing. There will be, I think it's a 1949, some kind of car, the car that was in A Christmas Story, one similar to that with the tree on it, so you can get your picture taken with that. A lot of businesses downtown are gonna be offering special things, so come on out and support that and see what's going on. And then, of course, the Cookie Walk, the tins went on sale today. I sold 60 tins before 2:30 today. That's great. So Cookie Walk tins are out, they'll be gone quickly. That's December 10th from 10 to 12. And, don't forget, Saturday, the Santa Parade, that's Small Business Saturday, so a lot of businesses are doing special sales, special events. There's the Kringle Market, there's the vendor event going on at the Civic. So lots of stuff going on. Come on out and enjoy LaPorte, because we are the place to be.
Well, I just couldn't think of Christmas till I get through Thanksgiving, so my apologies. Do I
Thinking about Christmas before Halloween.
do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
A motion and a second, all in favor?
Hey here.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Have a great night, everybody.